Hey guys, Rich Pasini here. You know, as a YouTube creator, I always like to try to trip up my videos and make them look better, you know, make them more appealing and more attractive to watch in some cases, but it's not always the case. But what I wanted to share with you guys, and I wrote it on my pad here because I can't remember everything verbatim, and I guess that comes with old age, right? Anyway, you notice I got a white background here. I shot a video earlier, and the reason why I used the white background, for those who don't know, is because I don't need any illumination back there. I don't need any lighting to, you know, give that illumination to, you know, where I can install, which is say, or embed nice different backgrounds into my videos. But anyway, you know, I wrote over here, basically any photo can be in a background, right? For me, I use, like I said, you can use a green screen or a blue screen. I prefer a white screen, okay? You can use any background, a photo, whatever, whatever's to your liking, okay? And then I wrote over here, when creating videos, backgrounds set the mood along with music that makes the video pop. Choosing a background, do your animation, you know, I have over here. So it goes, if it's a 6-second or a 10-second clip, you just replicate it. So I'll show you that, and I'm going to show you that in the video. That's why I said I hope you guys can stick around. Hopefully you get some pointers and tips on, you know, how to create for your own self, for your own videos. Okay. Also, the same thing applies for music. How to blend the music in, because music can only be so many minutes long, whatever. And if you do it right, it's hard to, you know, unless you're really a super professional, so you've been doing this here for years and years, you know, to make that blend perfect in there, it's kind of like difficult at times. But I'm going to show you how I also blend things in when it comes to backdrops, okay, backgrounds, I should say, when I want to take something out and add something to it, okay? I want to make it look good. So I want to go over that stuff with you guys. And then I want to go over the free music. I wrote over here, free music is the same process, the same thing. What you want to do is you want to, whenever you are blending music in, this is how, you know, how I learned on my own, experimenting, is that whenever you are, let's say you want to replicate that same music over and over again, you want to get it like in the middle or close to the end, but you want to have it where it's going to blend, which is going to kind of like, you know, just flow right in. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have it where it's going to start every time you do it. It's going to start at that same beginning. You don't want to do that. I know sometimes there are YouTube creators out there that do that. They'll have the music replicate the same thing over and over again in the background, and that's all fine. That's fine. You know, you keep it low enough, but just enough where a person can hear it, where the viewer could hear it. So I want to go over these things with you guys. I know I could put a teleprompter on here to do this here, but I like to write things down on my pen and pad because, you know, it gives me an idea of what I want to share with you guys. I've been doing quite a bit of backgrounds and you know, added to my videos, and I think it does add a little to it, rather than just see a bland landscape where, like for example, here is just a white backdrop, okay, and me talking. It's always nice to have something in the background. Now the thing is, when you're creating a video, it's going to be, do you want it with animation in it, or do you want just a still photo? That's something that's totally up to you. Do you want to add music to the whole time? Okay. Now, if you're doing a 10 or 15 minute clip, maybe you can get away with that. But if you're doing like an hour clip, you know, video, whatever, you're not going to have that mute. Well, I don't think so. I don't think it's really good, because now how you going to take a 2-minute or a minute video, you know, music clip, and you're going to replicate that 60 times for 60 minutes or whatever? That there's going to get a little bland. You're not going to want to do that. So if you're doing a 10 or 15-minute video clip, that might work. Okay. And again, how you adjust the sound on it. You don't want. I've been on other YouTube creators where some people just put the music on too loud, and I read the comments. I like your video, but the music is overbearing. You can hardly hear the person talk. So there's a lot of little variables when it comes to creating a YouTube video. You know, that's how I look at it. I'm not a professional. I'm not a professional videographer or photographer. You know, but I do my best when it comes to creating videos. I put my best into it. Okay. Sometimes my best might not be to your liking, but to me, it works for me. All right, now just to give you a little idea of what's going on here behind the scenes here, I have 2 video editing softwares running, okay, in the background. But the one that's recording right now is going to be the Cyberlink Power Director 21 Ultimate is going to be recording the whole video, and I have in the background the Wondershare Filmora 11. Okay, that's why I have to do it, because, and the reason why I'm doing it with 2 video editing softwares, I need one to record the whole thing, and I need the other one to record when I'm showing you, when I want to show you how I do my videos. I can't have them both recording at the same time, or else it ain't going to work. Now, the other thing I want to share with you guys too is, again, on some cases, not all, but there have been a couple of YouTube creators out there that when they're trying to play music or show you, use an example for a sound effect or whatever, don't leave your mic on. Don't, just mute it, play it, and then shut it off. I know it gets a little confusing at times, especially when you're doing a video. If you're not thinking that, it's like, and then I had that happen to me. I've done a video and I was playing music and stuff like that and showing people in the background, me talking, and it echoes. You get like a reverb sound, like an echoing sound. You know what I'm saying? So it's best to mute your mic, mute it, play the music, or let's say you're in a video clip and you're talking, mute it. I know people might think, yeah, if I mute it though, you're not going to get a sound. No, you are going to be muted out, but the system's automatically going to pick up that video that's playing. So don't worry about that, okay? All right, now with that set aside, let's get started here. Let me go over here. I'm going to get this on the side. Here, you see I'm using Filmora 11. And anytime you want to know what version you're using on the Wondershare Filmora 11, just go to Help, hit the pull down menu here, and then just hit About, and you'll see this is the latest one, the version 11. Now, what I want to show you is I'm going to open up a window here. I came across this site here. Okay, I'm always searching for new things. I like to get different backdrops, and I like to add different photos and so on and so forth. Now, this particular person, this one caught my eye because it says top free intro YouTube video, YouTube vlog, neon bricks, whatever. Okay, got 5 in there. Now, I also like to read the creator's, little disclaimer. In this particular case, it says it goes on to say, this intro is free for everyone. You could download it for free, no copyright, no text. Okay, it goes how to use it right in a vlog. Like and subscribe to this channel. Download the video on my channel. On this video, in my channel. Save it to your phone or whatever. You could read that there at your own leisure. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how I take the video. Okay. Rather than download it, I do a little different, and I'm going to have to do it with the Filmora 11. Okay. So let's play it over here very quick, and I'm going to show you what I want, and then I'm going to show you how I also take care of this here. Okay. Let me just play. Let's get this first, okay? And I think it's entry 3 is what I like, okay? Now this one here has got a total of 5 entries. You could use these here for your backdrop. Now, you might not want something like this squiggly back there, but you could also freeze frame it too if you did like that background, okay? You don't have to keep it that way. I've done that many times over with different video clips when I'm doing backdrops, okay? Now, this is another nice one I like as well. It's pretty cool. And again, it's an animation, okay? But the next one I think is the entry 3, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. Okay. All right. This is the one I like, all right? Now, it can be a little boring seeing that constantly flicker back there like that. If you look at the clip, it's probably only maybe 3 or 4 seconds before it goes to the next one, or something along that line. Now, what I want to show you with this here is, this is the one I'm going to record, okay? I already recorded one before, but I got different areas I'm going to jump into to show you how to get different photos and so on and so forth. We're going to take you there, and we're going to go there in a second. All right, so let's go over here and open up Filmora 11. Okay, and I have to do this here. I'm going to go to the record front screen. Okay, and it's going to bring this window over here. Now, when you're doing something like I'm doing, where I'm using 2 video editing softwares simultaneously, make sure you mute one, because then you're gonna have double talking. It's gonna speak over one another. You want to make sure that's muted. The way you do it is go like this here, mute it, because you see how the green bars were coming up there. on the recording. Yeah, you don't want that to happen. Okay, so what you want to do is go like this. This is how I do it. I'm going to go, instead of full screen, I'm going to custom. Okay, now you're going to get this white little line over here, this little box, and you're going to go like this with it. Okay, I want to and I also want to show you how I correct things so I fix things up. I'll show you that in a little bit. As a matter of fact, in order to do that, I'm going to leave this in here. Okay, you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll get the gist of it. Let's go back over here really quick. Okay, because we want to get it where it pops open here. Let's see, is that it right there? Okay, entry 3. Okay, right about here's what we want. Okay, I'm going to hit the record on here, and then this here will drop down, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to. Then I'll freeze frame it in the other thing. When I get it on there, I'll show you what I'm talking about. And I got to play it. Hit the play button. Boom. Okay, that's it. Let's go over here. Let's stop it. Okay, now it jumped in there. Now, here's what I'm going to do, the editing part in here. All right, I'm going to close this out. That'll disappear. Okay, now, when it comes to these type of situations where I have wording in here, I just want that out, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this in the timeline, okay, like so. And we're going to get rid of that stuff there. Let's get rid of this here. This will eventually drop down, okay? So when if you're going to use this here, you're going to advance the video over like this. Okay, where that drops out, right there, where it drops out. So what you're going to do is just going to snip it like this, and you're going to cut, and you're going to move over here. I forgot to do the ripple thing. That's okay. All right. So anyway, we have that there. We don't want that there, right? Oh yeah, that's where it's starting to pick up then. Okay. Okay, we don't want that again. We want that out. Let's get rid of that. Let's skip it over here. Snip it and clip it. Cut it right out. Okay. Now what I wanted to show you is this part right here. We're going to get rid of that in a second here. But I wanted to show you something. I know why that happened. I did it too. There's a reason why that happened like that. You see here, let's say I didn't want this thing. I didn't want this to pop up right here. Okay? So what I would do is this. It's freeze frame like this right now. I want it to stay like that. What I would do is go like this. Okay? I want to get this. I'm going to show you something really quick here. Let's go back over here. Try to remember your location too. Okay? Now, what I want to do is this. I don't want to see that just yet. Maybe I could copy and paste it and put it somewhere else, or just add a whole nother thing to it. What I want to do is this. I come over here and I go to this window here and I go to the snipping tool. I love the snipping tool. This snipping tool helps me out a lot. All right. So what you want to do is try to line it up in a way where when you do blend it in, it's not going to be so noticeable. Okay. So let's go over here like this. And I'm going to save it. You want to save it, you call whatever you want to call it as. I'm just going to say, I don't know, picture 1, whatever. We'll call it whatever it wants. You call it whatever you want. It's going to be in my picture folder. Okay. So now, I'm going to close this down, and I'm going to go in here where it says import media. Remember, we're working with Windows Filmora 11. Keep saying another thing all the time. Sorry, guys. We're going to go to Pictures folder. And I'm going to look for that little guy that I just saved. I got a whole bunch, a lot of things I saved here, guys. I know. All right, picture 1. Here it is. Okay. Now, right here, we're going to, again, freeze frame this. The whole premise behind this is to show you how I blend this out. I know there's another way of doing it, but I want to show you something now. Okay. So this has to drop down below, if I'm not mistaken, right? I guess with this in here. This is if you have, the only time you would do this, folks, okay? The only time you would do this is if you have something that's constantly sitting there, okay? That's what I'm saying. I know you're probably saying, well, you could just advance the video, get rid of that, and just replicate. I know, but I'm trying to show you guys another way around it. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to drop this over here in the timeline right here. Or Was it going to go below here? These things always drive me crazy. Hold on. Okay, I think that's it. No. Okay. Let me go over here. I think it's on top of it. Yeah, there we go. My computer's a little hesitant at times. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to go like this. This is what I was talking about, the blending mode. This is what I was talking about. How I try to make things look really good. And you could do it with certain things, though. Okay? For example, if you got something that's got like a like multicolor type of thing, it might be a little hard. It could be done, but you're going to be playing around with it for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So make sure if you're doing it, if you're going to do a blending thing, try to visualize in your mind, okay, I know what I could do with the dark color, you know, and something that's solid. You could probably get away with that. But when it comes to like multicolors or shading, I seem to have little problems with that every now and then. But you play around with it long enough, you'll get it to work. All right. So this is kind of easy in a sense because it's got the bricks that you can line up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like here, you could do this here. Of course, you don't want to go over it, like, you know, go into the next part of it. But you go like this here, and you play around with it. Now, as you can see, that thing is gone. Okay, that's the part of the process took out the blending mode. All right, that's what I was referring to. As you can see, it looks perfect, just about perfect. I mean, I think so anyway, okay? So that's what I'm talking about, the blending mode. Now, I know you see the little hand thing over there. That's because I clicked it on to make the animation work. So if I wanted to use this now, I could put wording in here, whatever. I could put text in there behind it, and I could push me off to the side, whatever. You could do nice things like that. But that's what I was talking about as far as the blending mode, okay? Now, with that set aside, let's see if we do something over here. Hold on. Let's get the back part here. Okay. Now, again, the hand still shows up there. Okay, that's because I didn't cut that off. Now, again, how do I fix that? You're probably saying, geez, how would you fix that? Suppose I wanted all this part here. Okay, I made an error. I don't want this here and here, all right? Simple enough. You could record within your recording. Like, I'll give you an example here. Watch. I'm going to go over here again, record from PC screen. Oops, it brought me back over here. We want to go... Okay, we want to go back over here to Filmora. Okay. Now, I'll show you what I'm talking about. You kind of like cutting yourself short, but it'll work. I'll show you. Let's go over here to full screen, custom. Maybe people don't think this could be done, but I've been playing around with this. I've been doing this quite some time now. Okay. So what happens is now, all right, you say, yeah, but you're cutting it back a little. I know. It's okay. It's all right. No big deal. All right, so now I want to cut out that little hand part there. Well, you know, I should have done that in the beginning, okay? So you're going to see me, I kind of like shadowed out a little. You say I got dark, that's because the thing is going to record here. It's not going to record me. All right, so let's record. Okay. Okay. It's playing it again here. All right, we don't want that too many times. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to hit this here. We're going to stop it. Okay. Now I'm looking over here. I can see the bricks look a little off, but that's okay. All right, so let's get rid of this. After we did our fixing up here, now we're going to drop this back in the timeline. We're going to get rid of this, and now we got this here. Nice and clean. Okay. You don't see the little thing pop up. You're going to see that there, like that in the background. Now, let's say I wanted to... All right, this guy popped up now. Okay, well, we can get rid of that there. Okay, we could keep it there. We can get rid of it, whatever. That's the joy of doing this here. You're going to splice it. This is what I was saying, how you replicate the same thing over and over again. Oops, I'm going to go over here. Let's get this out of here. Cut. I cut it too many times here. Okay, and we'll cut this here. Okay. Once you get what you like, once you see what you like here, you replicate it, okay? And basically, all you're going to do is go like this. Now, this is where it takes a little time to do this here. And you're going to drop it over here. You're going to move this over here. I'm going to paste it right here. Oh, it jumped on the bottom there. Yeah, that's not what that drives me crazy with this one. I like Filmora, but since they did it this way, it seems it's a little different. All right, so now you can have that same thing here, okay? And what you would do is then, depending how many times you do this here, you could keep replicating. It's going to probably jump again at the bottom. Yeah, see, it keeps doing that there. Let's see if we keep it all at the bottom like that. Let's see what happens. I don't know. It's probably going to do it, but you want to replicate and you want to speed the process up. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold the control key down here. You're going to go like this. You're going to copy, right? And you're going to jump over here. Now watch, it's going to probably move down even more again. Watch. Okay, didn't do that. All right, that's cool. All right, so now now you have it where it's going to be a lot longer now. Okay, and you'll see your timeline over here. It's 49 seconds. Okay, now if you wanted this to be like a minute or so, what you would do is you would copy again. Watch. Paste it. Look at the timeline. Now it's a minute. Now let's say you're going to shoot a video for 10, 15 minutes. You know you got this here. What you would do then, this is where it takes time. It is time consuming at times, folks. Let's go over here. Let's go a little over here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay. So with the control panel, control key, boom. You keep doing it this way. Okay. And you're going to replicate it now. It's better with these shorten the timeline. Okay. So you're going to shorten it up. Boom. Now it should be. All right. It should go again here. For some reason it didn't work the way it hoped. Hold on. All right, let's try this again here. I'm sorry, guys. Bear with me for 1 second here. Okay, let's try this again. Copy. Maybe I didn't do the copy. I don't know. Let's try it again. It should work. It's been doing for me all the time. There we go. Okay, you can see the time intervals building up over there. Okay, now it's 3 minutes. Let's try it again. Okay, 4. All right, let's just say we're going to shoot. It doesn't matter if you go a little over. Okay, let's say we're going to make this a 5-minute video clip or 6 minutes, whatever. Now you have that there, okay? Now, once you do that, again, I know this sounds crazy, you could record the background for 6 minutes. Now, I'm not going to do that. I've done that in the past. Once I get the video where I want, I put all the little particulars. I want to put like little stuff, like on this particular one here, I could put stuff on the side of it, at the left or right. I could put wording in the middle with it and leave it like that. You could record it, and you could always have this here saved, like if you're going to use video, do videos with that particular background. Okay. Now, okay, so I got that there. I could put myself in here now. Right? I only did this a short clip, but what you would do is you would go over here. Now, you see here, that's the other thing I want to show you. Check this out. I got this little toolbar here that comes out there every time I do this type of videos, and I use a big screen here. That little toolbar always pops on the side. Now, I can move it all the way in, but then I have a hard time getting out with the mouse. So here's what I do. You go to the color, sample color. I'm sharing my tips and tricks with you guys. I hope you use them. All right? I don't mind doing this. I love sharing stuff. So if you guys want to use it, that's fine. If you don't, that's up to you as well. But I'm only sharing this stuff with you. So what you're going to do is go like this. All right. This is how I make my videos look almost perfect. Well, for me, it's perfect. Okay. For me, it's it's not no Hollywood production studio here, but I do the best I can. If you see that, don't forget to go up a little more. Okay. It just disappeared. Okay. If you're a perfectionist and you don't want things like that showing in your videos, that's what you do. That's why I like light backgrounds. With the white backgrounds, you could do things like that. White on white, it's easy to do. It's easy to just blend out, mask it out. You don't have to go through all of this. I got to mask and cut this out. It's to save you guys time and effort and trouble, to go through, instead of going through the whole format of doing this, that, and the other thing. All right. So now, once I got that there, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to click. Now, you got to make sure when you're doing the background, you're adding yourself to the background, you got to make sure you activate. It's got to be highlighted. See, like here, you got to go to you. Like I have to go to my one here. I'm going to right click, and then I'm going to go to video. I'm going to go to Chroma Key. Let's hope this works. You always see it's always going to default to green because people use the green screens. I always click more, and I click here because it's a white ground, right? Boom. Now, I was telling you early about the glasses things. That's the problem. So, like, sometimes you don't want to take it out altogether, but the tolerance here could be a problem because, like I said, this would be perfect if I didn't have the eyeglasses on, but I needed to do this here. Now, you're probably saying, hey, there's that thing that's back here again. Well, it's not going to be like that for argument's sake. It's going to eventually disappear. Now, again, if you do have a problem like that, where you do have a situation like that there, again, you would do the same thing. So let me show you really quick. Okay, we're going to go back again here to the snipping tool. Now, I'm not saying you're going to do this all the time, folks, okay? And the same thing you do is you would go over here, all right? Try to line this up, the snipping toolbar here, and go like this here, like this. Again, this is if you have a problem like that or you can't get rid of it altogether, okay? There is a way to do it. I'm going to show you that in the alternate way. Let's do this again. Whoops. Ah, jeez. All right, let me go over here again. And what you want to do is you want to keep it lined up with this particular case with the brick, okay? You want it because you want to keep it as perfect as possible. Try to anyway. Okay, you have to keep it that thick either. All right. Okay. All right. We'll leave it like that. And we're going to go save again, and we'll just say picture 2. All right. Okay. Let's close this out. And we're going to go back over here. We'll leave that the way it is right now. We're going to go back over here again to Project Media, Import. Again, go back to Pictures. I don't know how long this video is going to last, folks, so it's going to probably be long, but it's up to you. If you guys could stick around and check it out, it's up to you. Hopefully you'll get something out of it. Okay, picture 2. Let's go over here. All right, same thing. We got to go over here now. We got to put this on top. And we're going to spread it out like that there. Again, you could get away with this with the dark colors like this here. You can get away with it. Now, when it comes to the bricks, try to match them up as best you could. Because, all right, I see what they are right here. I can see it's a little off. Again, you're probably saying, well, come on, who's going to notice it, right? But when you move it up, that's when everything should stay. The aspect ratio should stay the same here. It looks like here, see the bricks over here? It looks like they lined up pretty decent, okay? That's one way of getting it added. So you say, okay, so now I would have to carry that the whole way through, pretty much. But if you wanted to record the video, I'm going to show you this one. Here's another way of doing this here. Let's get rid of that. Okay, that's one way of getting rid of it. You say, okay, well, what's the alternative way of doing this here? Okay, the alternative way is to go like this. Let me get this out of here. We don't need all of this here, so I'm just going to get rid of all of this stuff here. Let me just go like this for a second, guys. Let's back out of here altogether. Let's just back out here. Where is it? We're just going to back out of all of this here. Okay, we're going to start with a clean landscape, okay? I'll show you what I'm talking about. Doesn't want to get, come on, cut off. There we go. Okay, now, here's another way of doing this here. Now, a lot of you may say, you may agree to disagree. You might just say, leave it. Okay, here's another way around it. Okay, you're going to go to the sample color again. I've done this in the past. It's time consuming, but if you want to get it done the right way, you know, if you want it, like I said, there's alternate ways to doing this stuff here, but I'll show you. So, yeah, let's go back over here again. Let's go up here. Okay, everything looks good. Okay, now you're probably saying, I have an idea what he's going to do. Yes, I think. Well, some of you may not. We're going to go to the record button here. We're going to go to this. We keep bringing it back over here. Sorry, guys, I don't want to keep defaulting that one. It's okay. All right, so we're going to go over here again. Make sure that we're going to do a custom screen. We're going to go screen here, custom. See, basically what we're doing is we're recording within Filmora. This, you could do so much within Filmora. You don't even have to go out of here. Like, in other words, you don't have to, you know, you could do all your thumbnails built right in here. You don't have to go all over the place with this here. I mean, I'm telling you. All right, let's just like this here. Okay, so now the video's there. This is test video. Watch what happens again. I'm gonna have to mute it, okay? Because we don't want the reverb in here. We don't want that echoing sound. This is a test. My name is rjpasini, and I'm doing a preview on how I create my videos with my subscribers. So I hope you guys could stick around and check it out. Thanks. Okay, let's stop this here. All right, we're gonna get rid of this. And now we got a new one. You see we got a mirror image here. You see it? Okay, we get rid of this. This is if you want to, you know, the lazy man's way of doing things. Okay, so now when you play it, this is a test. My name is Pasini, and I'm doing a preview on how I create my videos. It's gone. Okay, so now if you add the background again, this, and you know something else too, folks. You want to know another little camera trick here, or a little video tip? Yeah, let me get me out here first. I want to show you something really quick here. You see this here? If you just want to leave it like that, you could advance the video where the subscriber thing disappears and just go right over here. See where the little camera here is? Take a snapshot of it. Boom. Now, with the snapshot, you don't have to replicate. Only animation, because animations are only so many seconds. It could be 5 seconds, 7 seconds, a minute. I've seen things like that. With the snapshot, look at the stretching. You could stretch the timeline all you want. Look at this one. Oh, come on. Don't play games now. Oh, is this the right one I got here? Hold on. Let me drop the snapshot here. Maybe I didn't do the right one. Hold on. Yeah. Now, if you take this here, oh boy, this mouse, you could stretch it the whole length. You could have this whole thing like this here. Okay? So that's another way of doing it. All right? Now, with Filmora, remember this, at least the way it works for me, put your backdrop in first on the first timeline, well, whatever, bring that in first. Then put your clip there. Okay? And also, when it comes to adding the backdrops, because you can get confused, if you click this on first and go to Chroma Key, it's not going to work the way you think. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Watch, it'll work now. Okay, let's go over here to eyedropper. If this works, then it made a fool out of me. No, it didn't. See, it's not going to work. Okay, it doesn't work that way, and it's not going to work that way because you got to activate your video clip. See, right now this is the one that's activated. You got to go with this one here. If I can get out of here. There we go. All right. So what you're going to do now, same thing, video, Chroma Key, but you got to activate your video clip. Remember that. Always do that there. You go over here. Boom. Boom. Okay. And then once you do that there, you could play around the tolerance. The only thing that hurts this here when it comes to doing it this way is with the eyeglasses. I mean, that's a nuisance, but what are you going to do? And then again, when you play your video. This is a test. My name is Pasini, and I'm doing a preview on how I create my videos with my subscribers, so I hope you guys could stick around and check it out. Thanks. Okay. That's one of the video tips. Like I said, the little tips and tricks I could share with you guys, and I hope you'll use it. I mean, and now you're probably wondering where the snipping tool comes in. The snipping tool comes in. It's embedded with the operating, Windows 10. I got the Home Edition. That's the one I'm using, right? This is a 64-bit operating system. That's where the snipping tool comes in. If you can't find the snipping tool, if you're using Windows 10, just type in here. They also have another one too. Just type in here. Snipping tool. They also have another called snip and sketch. Okay, that's another one. That's another good one too. But that's embedded with the Windows 10 version. Okay, I didn't buy it. That comes with it. So it's a great tool to have. And let me tell you something, folks. That tool has helped me out big time when it comes to creating videos. Seriously. Now over here, if you notice the timeline, if you notice not the timeline, but if you notice the backdrop here, it's got the black shading over here, the little black bars on the top, horizontal, whatever. What you do is you clip this on here, and let's see if it's going to work. It might move me around. Oh, there you go. You could stretch that out. Sometimes that'll happen too. Well, let me move me to the side over here so I can see the bar better. Like that. And then it can put me back in here again. And if you're too big for the photo, just with your own, like that there, you can move yourself down, position yourself around. You could put yourself in there. Now you want to do that. Well, you could if you want. And if you wanted to do, let's say you wanted to put something up here that you wanted to display a video, or you want to do some kind of clip. Let's get an example over here. You could put something like this in the timeline as well. All right. Let's leave it like that. And let's drop this clip in here. I know you wouldn't do this, but I'm just showing you. You could do something like this, folks. You could really be creative with this stuff. I mean, really, you could do some. You could do some pretty cool things with it. Might be, you don't want to make it stretch out too much, but you could. And then when you're playing it, you might have that in the background there like that.
This is a test. My name is Pasini, and I'm doing a preview on how I.
Let's make this a little bigger here. I mean, you can have a lot of fun with this stuff.
I create my videos with my subscribers, so you guys can stick around and check it out. Thanks.
See? You could do a lot of different things with this here. I love it. I love being creative with the videos like that, folks. I mean, this is just some of the things. Now, for example, here's another little thing. Again, we're talking about replication. Now, here's an eBay thing, an eBay spinning logo, right? Now, this one here, again, you would do the same thing. You would replicate it. Okay. Now you might say, "Geez, it's big. It's got the background. That's okay. The green screen. That's okay." So let's say I want to add this to it. I want to add some more stuff to that there, like little things like this here. What I would do is I go over here and move this down here, like this, and I could push this over here like this. And you may say, "Yeah, but you got the green." Well, if you want it to stand out, you could leave the green there. You can leave it there if you choose to do so. If you don't want it there, again, click it on and go over here to video, go to Chroma Key, boom. It automatically takes the green out. Okay, so you just click OK, and then when you play your video.
This is a test. My name is Pasini, and I'm doing a preview on how I create my videos with my subscribers, so you guys can stick around and check it out.
Now, if I wanted to replicate this here, this one here, I'm not sure if it's a minute long or not even so many seconds long. It'd be the same process. Let's say I want that throughout the whole video. Let's say this video clip was only 5 minutes long. I would do the same thing. You come over here, you would copy it, move your the slide bar over here. We're going to call this thing here. And the same thing. Well, let's get over here. Now, you don't want all that other stuff there. You want it right over here. Cut out any background stuff that doesn't belong there. Okay, so you can split it, you can cut it, boom. And then what you do is after you copy, you do a copy right here, right? You go like this. And, well, okay, what happened here? Oh, we're going to do this again. I think it's going to probably jump in the bottom. Let me see. Yeah, it did in the bottom. All right, so what you would do is, okay, you would do this ahead of time. Let's say you would do it ahead of time, and now you got it. Now it's not much more. And with these type of animations like this, where it spins around like this here, it should automatically blend in because it's a rotation. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is the first part of the clip. Okay, just watch. Keep your eye on that eBay. You might see a little jump in it, but you see how it is there. It goes fast. And you could also probably speed up the process too if you wanted to give a little. I think you can, if I'm not mistaken, speeding it up. But it's very minute, the little deviation there where it just has a little. Only when it keeps what do you call it there? If you keep replicating it on the new part, it's going to give that little that little nudge that you can see, a little thing going on like that. And you could have this throughout the whole video if you want to do something like that. With there's so much stuff you could do. Now let me show you some other stuff here.
This is a test.
Okay, let me show you some other stuff here. All right, that's pretty cool though. I mean, I like the way it looks like that. It gives a nice little look to it. Okay, you don't have to keep stuff like this here. But if you're doing demonstrations, let's say you're a person that says, well, I want to show you a video clip I did about I don't know, you did a repair on something, or you're at a thrift store and you want to put up there, say, oh, check out my thrift store video here, up here. You could do something along that line like that. Okay, now let's go back over here, and I want to talk about, well, we've already seen this here. Now if you want to check this person out, it's KA Trendy. Okay, I have no affiliation with them. I'm just putting it out there. I came across it. That looks pretty cool. It seems something I wouldn't mind adding to my videos. Check it out for yourself. Okay, it's right there. And again, you could read it right there. It says this intro is free for everyone. You could download it for free, no copyright, no text, whatever. Okay, all right. I'm going to close this window out, and we're going to go over here to YouTube images again. If you've seen something you like here, let's say you say, I like this one over here. This is a nice one. But make sure it's free, okay? Then you got Pixabay, all right? You got Pixabay, which is another nice one. That's where I got that video clip from you just seen over there. What's nice about Pixabay is they got some stuff is free, and then stuff, I think then there's some that goes to iStock. You always want to go with the free stuff, of course. Now with this one here, the YouTube images, again, you'd have to be careful, make sure that you're not infringing anybody. But let's just say, for argument's sake, I don't know if you guys know this, but whenever you go to Google, you do a Google search here, so I put here YouTube logo images, okay? Look on the top. I don't know if a lot of people know that there, but look on the top, you'll see it says cute, background, intro, PNGs, aesthetic, blue, and so on and so forth, PNG, right? If you hit backgrounds like this here, it's going to take you to another window, of course. I'll hyperlink you over to that there. Let's say you wanted to add a photo, but again, make sure it's free. I'm sure a lot of people do it. Listen, I got a lot of stuff on YouTube. I don't care if people take it. I'm not, I'm not one of these people like, oh, I seen you using my photo, I'm going to go after you. I don't care, but there may be people out there that do. But let's just say, for argument's sake, I don't know. Maybe you might want to use, let's see, let's pick something here really quick here. I want to show you guys. I don't want to take too much of your time. I know this video is going to be really long. I know it is. But I can't share, something like an hour and condense into 5 minutes. You won't get the gist of it. You won't know what I'm talking about. All right. Let's just say I wanted to get, let's use this one right here for us. It's licensable. Okay. Let's see. Pinterest usually has pretty much free stuff in here. Let's just see what Pinterest has to offer. Okay, I don't want that way. It's kind of not for me. Let's see what else I got there. Anything else from Pinterest? Tech way. Okay, free picture aesthetic. Okay, let's look at this one. Okay, for argument's sake, let's just look at this one here. Let's say I like this one here. Okay, here. Let's look at this one here. This one. I want to add this to my thing, my eBay video, my YouTube video. I'm thinking of eBay already, right? All right. So again, I would go over here. Instead of doing it, I could download it, or I know people can say, I know what you're going to do. Yes, I'm going to go over here to the Snipping Tool, and I'm going to go over here. Going to click this on, and again, I'm just going to go like this. All right, like this here. Now you got that. Okay, same thing. Go over here. I'll just call picture 3, whatever. Let's go call pic 3. I don't know, I like typing the whole thing. I'm getting lazy. All right, so let's close this out here. And let's say I'm going to go back to, well, that's the wrong window. No, we're going to go this one. That's the one I'm recording on, to be honest with you. Okay, there we go. That's the one we call. We don't want that to go off, or it's going to mess the whole video. All right, so let's go over here again where it says import. And we're going to go over here. Look for that one there. It says pick 3. Well, I could actually had other ones, but I want to show you, where you're getting the logos, where I get the logos from. Okay, pick 3 here. Put it here. Boom. It's somewhere over here. Where'd it go? There it is. So again, you would add that to your timeline, whatever. And let's say I want to put it, I don't know. Let's get this right over here. There we go. Let's see. I'm going to add this here. Now, you notice the checkerboard there. That's not going to be there. Okay, that's not going to be there. This is just an example here, folks, okay? You wouldn't do something like this. I'm just showing you how you could add different things to it and different backgrounds as well. Same thing, when you click this on here and you go to Chroma Key, right? This should back right out again, let's say, I think. Trying to get in there is going to be a hard part. I don't think you can do it with that one there. Usually it works. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay. In other words, it takes out that white. Okay, and then again, you could have that added to it. You could do, then it's endless. It goes on and on and on. Okay, what's the other thing I want to show you guys? Okay, so that's how you could do it with that. You could add different and the same thing applies for the pictures. Okay, the same thing applies for pictures. Now, what's nice about this here, there's two ways to get music here. You can go to YouTube, and you could go to the audio library, and you can get music there. It's got the generate, right, mood, artists, duration, so on and so forth. Again, you can get your music from here. Hopefully, it won't get any copyright strikes on it because it is on YouTube. All right, you could do that, or you could go to Pixabay, and if you want to go there, it's www.pixabay.com. Now, when you come here, you can have photos, illustrations, you can have vectors, videos, music, and sound effects. Now, check out the sound effects is one thing. I think you guys got the gist of the sound effects, but let's look at the music, for example, here. Look what it's got here. Music for videos, music for YouTube videos, vlog music, background music, podcast music, film music, and cinematic music. Now, I added that sound music I already downloaded from here, and I think on a cinematic, I think it was The Battle or something here. It's one of these here. Yeah, I'm going to mute my mic in this way you'll get an idea what it sounds like, and this is what I did download. Okay, that's what it sounds like. What's nice about this, it also gives you the minutes and seconds, how long it is. It's almost 4 minutes long. Now, you might say, well, what would I use that particular thing? That's what I'm trying to say. When it comes to videos, you want to pick out a good background, like I wrote over here, right? When creating videos, background, set the mood, and along with the music as well. Okay, what would you use that for? I don't know. I just picked that out of random. They have other types of music there. You don't have to use that particular one. I just threw it out there for this video. Okay, and then again, once you download it, it's going to go into your your folder there. You might want to share folder, and then that's when you can use it. We're going to get to that second. Now, the other thing is too, if you don't want to use any of these things here, like I said again, if you wanted to use, going back to Pixabay here, the videos. Let's move over here for a second here. Let's go back. Let's just click on here. And you want to use photos. They also have a search engine here too. So you could put, let's say your person's to YouTube. You could just type in YouTube and they'll give you these here. These are free to use as far as I know. Now you got to make sure though, okay, you always got to double check because some cases you'll hit, let's say iStock, whatever. Let's say this is the one here. Okay, this is a free download according to this. Okay, so if I wanted to use this video clip, not even a video clip, a photo, you would just download it here. It goes into your folder, and then now you could use this embedded into your eBay. I keep saying eBay, my YouTube video. Okay, I'm sorry about that, guys. That's because I got to do some stuff with that later. But anyway, yeah, and you could do that there as well. Another thing too, to get some great stuff, you want to do your own thing. Hey, Canva is the best. I think so. It's really good. And it's also they also have things now where you could do with videos. Now, you're not going to see it over here. Okay, let me give you the URL just in case you don't know. It's Canva. It's www.canva.com. Once you go to the home page, it's going to be but this is my projects. Okay, these are the things I did. Nothing fantastic, I did this one here. I did this all on Canva, as you can see here. And you share, when you hit the share button, you download it. I already used this on my videos, Reselling News Weekends with Rich Pasini. I did this, I created it here, okay? YouTube has a thing here, and if you look over here, where my mouse cursor is going, it says templates, elements, uploads. If you look over here, it's got videos. So you can add video clips to the backgrounds as well, or embedded in your videos, okay? Like this here, if you wanted to add this. Now, let's just say I wanted to put this into my video. Again, nice crisp pictures. How about this one here? Let's say I wanted to add this one to that video clip I just showed you. Okay. All right. I would do the same thing. Either or, if you're going to download it, I could download it as well. Okay. And the same principle applies. Okay. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's get out of here, for example. Let's go over here. Let's start with new. Okay. And let's do create here. Let's do a create one. Share. Let's do this one here. Let's go to the presentations. Have the video clip. We'll do a video. We'll just do one here for argument's sake, a YouTube video clip. We'll just put that in there, and then we're going to go over here again to where it says videos. Where is it? Videos. And this is what I'm sharing this with you guys, you know, so check it out. I hope you guys will take it, you know, like I said, I hope you get something out of it. Again, let's go over here. We don't want, and you could also make it bigger too. You could, look at that. You can make it bigger if you want. Okay. In the meantime, we want to stop it for now. Okay. Want to just move it back. And you know what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to go back over here again. I love this stuff. I really do. I tell you the truth, I enjoy doing videos. I mean, I want to make more videos like this here, guys. So I really hope you guys will come back and check out my videos. I really do. All right, so let's go over here. Let's, again, you know, either way, it's going to be downloaded. It's for free, you know. Go on to them. It's for free. So, you know, I like to take advantage of freebie things. Now, this time, I'm not going to put the little bar there. I'm not going to go down over here. Like, it does disappear, but let's keep it up a little just to play it on the safe side here. Maybe move it up a scotch here. Let's go like that. All right. And maybe a little more like that. Okay. Again, click it on. Wait for the countdown, then hit your play button here. Depending how many seconds you want to keep it, you could keep it the whole duration, whatever. You could do it like that. Okay. We don't need to go crazy with it. Boom. And we go over here, close it out. Bam. Here it is. Now, if I don't want that picture in there, I could just bounce right over this. Right, get that out of there. And put this in here. I mean, it's so easy, folks. I mean, it really is easy. I think so. I mean, I love doing this stuff. You move it with the arrows like that there, that's the aspect ratio. Keep that same thing there. If you move it up, it gets oblong. Sometimes you put too much in there. It's, you know, it's not, it doesn't look that good because now it's stretched and everything else. But again, then when you play it, you know.
This is a test. My name is Pasini, and I'm doing a preview on how I create my videos with my subscribers, so you guys can stick around and check it.
Okay. Unfortunately, the glasses is what hurts it. Now, if I didn't have the glasses, you'd see it would be a lot better. So, you know, going forward, if I don't need to, like, if I'm doing a video, I really shouldn't keep the glasses on, but it helps me look at the thing. I need it for reading, you know. But if you pitch that out with the glasses off, it would probably be a lot better. And again, with the blending thing, like I said, again, you could see how I did it the last time. I blended it over here, right? I put that there. With the dark colors and something like this here with a brick background like this here, it's really makes it easy. I mean, it looks pretty much close to perfect as far as I'm concerned, you know. I don't know what you guys think. But again, you know, if you want to create stuff, let's go back to the uploads and like stuff I did here. When you upload stuff, your own things, like from your files, you could see, you know, you could add different things to it. Like, you know, if I wanted to add this picture to this here, let's say I was doing a podcast video, which I do have a podcast, which I haven't been done in a while. I could add that in there, that picture. It's a still picture. It's not animated or anything. You know, you could do something like that there, whatever. You could be really creative with this stuff. You really can. Now, you could always back out if you don't like that particular picture in there. You could just get it out and have a clean landscape and start fresh. Okay, these are. I was going to do a video with the cameras I use, like, you know, a little. Keep things like this in here, like that. And these are the actual cameras I use here. They're not fancy, but you know, you could do something, you know, different like that there, and whatever you want to put in there. Now, the right way to do it, if you're going to do it for a YouTube banner, then what you want to do is, let's get these out of here. Okay, let's get these out of here for a second here. What you want to do is scroll down here. If I can get it there, where is it? There we go. You want to put this here. Now, the way you would do it, let's start from the beginning here. Okay, let's go right to the beginning. Let's say you want to do a nice YouTube banner. When you go here, you're going to go to one that says YouTube channel art. Okay, they have a whole bunch: video, thumbnail, presentation, Facebook, Instagram. Okay, they have a whole bunch. Okay, so what I want to do is, when I do the YouTube channel art, I'm going to go to that one, and we're going to go over here. I got to go back to where it says my uploads, because this is where I got the template. And we're going to scroll down here. This is the way I was told to do it, how to make it, and I'm sharing with you guys. What you're going to do is you're going to go like this with this here, folks, like this. I know I'm going off here. I'm supposed to be doing with the videos, but I just want to show you really quick. This is the, if you see a desktop, tablet, desktop minimum, and mobile. This is the area you want to stay in. So let's just say, for argument's sake, again, I know I'm going back and forth. I do apologize, but I just want to share this stuff with you guys. Let's say I want to add those 2 cameras in there. Let's say I want to add this camera here. When you click it on, it's going to go over here like this here. And let's say I want to put it over here. I want this whole thing to fill in this part here. And let's say I'm going to go with this one. Like that. Should have done a video on this here. Just do it. I should have done a video like that. Maybe I will do another video like that. And then you have it over here. And then for your logo, whatever you want to put in there, you put your wording and stuff in there. I don't know. You can put whatever you want to put in there. I'm trying to think if I got any wording in here to put in there. Let's just put this in here for an argument's sake, okay? We'll just go like this. Like this here. And the thing is, when you're doing this, folks, okay, when you're doing this here, you could change the backgrounds as well. You don't have to keep this background here as well. Okay? I think I got this one a little too big. I thought so. Okay. Make sure to stay in the line too if you could. If you could. And if you want to fill the gap in, fill it in like that. But make sure it all stays in the line in. And then if you want to change backgrounds, you want to put a background in there, shoot away. You could put the white backdrop in there. You could do it that way. You could do it this way here. Whatever suits you, whatever your taste is. You want to put clouds in there or this type of rainbow stuff. And these are all free. Some of them are. There are some that do cost money. My computer's not working too good over here. Let's see here. You can put that back there. Whatever you want. You can do whatever you want to do with this here. They got some nice backdrops. If you want a plain landscape, just like a plain thing like that, you could do that as well. Okay. Now, when you're in there in that window mode, whatever, let's go back over here. I want to show you something here. Let's just get rid of these things here. We're going to go back to where we first started. I want to show you something. Come on. Bear with me, guys. Well, if you want to get an idea what it looks like without any background, you could just move this like this here. Now, you used to have it where you move it. I think they did away with that, though. Huh? Okay, they must have did away with that. All right. There was one point where you could move this thing and you would actually see what it looks like. All right. They must have did away with that. I know they did add some new features here to their program. But anyway, and again, if you put whatever background you put on there, you would come over here where it says share. Okay. And then you would do, what do you call it there? Download it. I'll do a video on this a little more at another time. But there's so much stuff you could do with this. And other than that, folks, if I wanted to just make a quick intro video or an intro, just like to introduce my video that I'm talking about, let's say, all right. Again, I could just take a quick picture of this here, take a quick picture of it like this here, and let's put a different, little bit of background on that. That's not the one I want. Do it like this too, blue. Let's say something like that there. Again, it'd be the same thing. Go to my favorite snipping tool over here. This is done like right on the fly. I mean, if you don't want to waste your time downloading and this, that, and the other thing, you could do something like this here really quick, like that. Okay, we'll call it picture 4. Okay, pick 4. Let's just say call pick 4, like that, and we can close this out. Go back to Wondershare. And let's go to import. Where is it? Where is that folder? That file? Oh, there it is. And put it in here. Boom. And if I want to just have it like that, start the video off like that there, well, you don't have to make it move like that. It's always going to do that. You could have it just like that there, really quick. Boom. You could put whatever you want to put your advertisement in there or whatever you're going to talk about for that particular video. Now, the other thing I want to talk about really quick, is the music. Let's go back to that. I know I kind of like sidetracked that there. I should have done it separate. I apologize for that, folks. I just get so excited. I want to share so much stuff with you guys. All right. So let's get out of here. So that's Canva, folks. You could do a lot with Canva. I think, did they even have music here too? I think they have something here. YouTube. They have some stuff with YouTube as well. I don't know. I think you could add these video clips too, if I'm not mistaken. I tell you, Canva is great. I love Canva. I do. I love Canva. Canva is great. Let's see what this one's all about here. Yeah, it's a video clip, I guess, right? Yeah, let me just see something here. All right, you have to probably watch on there. All right, we're not going to go into that right now. Let's see what else they got here. I thought they had music here. No, the video is background. Oh, they got different emojis. I know that. You could add, now you could add different emojis. You could do that as well. I'm going to have to talk about that. I'm going to do that in another video. All right. Anyway, let's get out of here. Let's get out of Canva. Okay. And you know all about. If you don't know, you can get some music off of the audio library in YouTube as well. Okay. So let's go over here, and we're going to go back to Pixar, Pixabay, and we're going to go with the music. Okay. Now I'm just going to go, I don't know, music for YouTube videos. We'll click that one on here. Okay, and we'll just pick one over here. I don't know. They got different ones you could pick, cinematic and stuff like that. Well, that was the other one there. But let's just see over here. For argument's sake, let's listen to Morning Garden. Let's mute the mic here. That sounds pretty cool too. But you know what? I already downloaded music, but this, I want to just show you something really quick. Let's go back here and we're going to close this video up because I don't want it to be too long. I already had music put over here. I downloaded. It's over here, Battle of the Dragon. I got that, just to let you know, I got this particular song or music, whatever, from Pixabay, okay? Just to let you know. Now, if you want to add music to the video, you could do it like this here. Let's drop it in the timeline here. Hold on. All right, it's all the way down here. Okay, I got all these different things popping up here. You're gonna have that one popping up and this one. All right, well, we'll leave it for argument's sake. Okay, well, let's stretch this out a little here. Let's stretch this out a little. And what the heck, we might as well, right? At this stage of the game. All right. Now, when it comes to music, you don't want the clashing to go on. The blending mode, what I was talking about, though, just before we get started with that, the blending mode, regarding to music, is you see here the way it goes up and down, you know, the music here. What you would do is, right before it gets to the end, okay, what you would do is drop another one in the timeline, okay, and as you do it, you would drop it kind of like below. Oh, we don't want this one to go off. No, that one has got to stay. Okay, we're already into this for an hour. Let's close this one down. All right, what we want to do is you want to like see if you can match up, have a continuation. Let's just say you want this music to play in the background, okay? This is how I would do it. I try to match it up where here's the ending, of course. This is over here. And then you want to try to get the new part where it's going to begin. Okay, but you want to try to blend it in there. I know sometimes it's a little difficult to do it. And the way you would do that, folks, again, you could play around with that now. I'm going to try to, let's see if I move it over here. It's not going to be perfect, okay? It's not going to be perfect. I'm just trying to show you. You would take the two clips, the one on the top and one on the bottom, and what you want to do is you want to snip it. Cut right here. It's not going to be perfect, I'll tell you right now. It's not going to be perfect. So let's do this one here, and we'll do this one manual. Okay, we'll split it. Can I split it here? Or did it already? Maybe I already did it. Let's do this one. Let me just do it this way for argument's sake. Let's get that out of here. And let's cut this out. Okay. This is what I'm talking about, the blending. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be perfect. You could play around with that at your leisure. But it's, in other words, what I'm trying to say is you're getting that song. Let's say it's 3 minutes long. I think it's 3 minutes long, this song. And you want it to be 6 minutes. Okay, let's just say you want it to do that. You want it to be 6 minutes long, and you want it throughout the whole clip of the video, but you want it to keep it in the background. This particular music is not really suited for this video clip, so you got to play around with it. So let's just see what we got over here. I know it's not going to, you know, the video part is more in that thing near the front there. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, I got to mute my mic. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was talking about in this video about blending the music together. You see? That's how I do it. Okay? Now, if you want that music to play in the background, then you're going to have to adjust the volume. You don't want to over-talk the music, and you don't want the music to over-talk, overshadow what you're saying. So now you probably say, okay, now what's the next step with that? Okay, so we got that video. You see how now you see what I'm talking about, the blending, how I did it? Remember, the music clip on the top, one on the bottom, and try to match up. You see the little variations like that there? Try to match them up where it's going to be like a smooth transition. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't perfect. But I have to honestly say, it did sound pretty good. You have to admit, it did sound pretty good. I'm an amateur at this stuff, folks. But I'm learning as I go on, and as I go along here, I should say. I love YouTube. I love creating videos. And I'm going to be putting more stuff like this to share with you guys. Okay? So, maybe I'm putting too much in one video, but again, I can't do this in 10 minutes. You gotta get the full effect. You got to take the time. If you don't take the time to watch the video and you don't see it all the way through, it's not going to be beneficial to you, folks. Okay? Now, you might say, well, you're putting these videos out because you want people to watch them longer. No, I'm putting them out because I want you to get the full effect of it. Okay? All right? All right. So let's go back over here now. All right. Now the part comes in. I'll leave that stuff up there. I don't care. You guys know what I'm doing here. Okay? All right. Now the part comes in. How do you adjust your sound over the music sound, okay? All right, here's how you're going to do that. Now, when you click on me, I'm going to click my video clip on. I'm going to right-click, and you're going to see it says audio, adjust audio. Okay, you're going to click that on. And here, when you move this scale up, it gets louder. You move it down, it gets lower. Okay? The thing is you want to get that blending mode where it's going to be, you want the background music to play in the background, but not too much. But you want to make sure you hear yourself. Now, this is a small clip of me, so you're not going to get the full gist of it. I put these videos out to help you guys, and you learn from them. Hopefully, you'll learn from them. You'll put out some good videos, and if you guys do, share it with us. Put it out there. I would love to see your video. The work that you create on, for your YouTube videos. I would love to see it. All right. Anyway, you could also change your voice too. That's another thing too. You don't have to, if you don't like the way you sound, like I have kind of like a monotone voice, I could change that very easily by going over here. It says equalizer. I like to use the sparkle. Where is it here? Sparkle. And when you play it, this is what it sounds like. Let's just click it on it. We're going to go through that in a second.
This is a test. My name is Pasini, and I'm doing a preview on how I create my videos.
You got more clarity.
With my subscribers, so you guys can stick around and check it out.
Okay. Thanks. Now, you could hear the music in the background. You could do a fade in and you could do a fade out. Okay. Now, if you wanted to end, let's say I wanted to end this clipping. Okay. So let's say I want to end it. I want the music to start off like that. If you had an intro before I came into the picture, then it'd be different. Then you would leave it loud, fade in, fade out, and then when the video clips over, fade out and fade in, right? Whatever. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I'll show you. I'll see what I'm talking about right now. Okay, so we got that there. You can hear me talking. That's how I make my voice a little more clearer. Okay, just remember that there. You go to the audio and do adjust audio, and here is where it says sparkle. You could change it around. This is how you're going to make your voice sound different. Okay, soft, rock and roll, pop. I like sparkle. All right. So now again, if I leave it like this here, and I move it up, it gets to be overbearing. Yeah, let's move this down here.
This is a test. My name is Pasini, and I'm doing a preview on how I create my videos with my subscribers, so I hope you guys can stick around and check it out.
Okay, now if I lower it down, check it out.
Thanks. Create my videos with my subscribers, so you guys can stick around and check it out. Thanks.
Okay, I'm too low now. All right. Again, what you want to do is you want your voice to be at a comfortable listening level where people are going to hear it. You're not going to be too loud. Well, they could always adjust their volume on their computer anyway. So let's just say, instead of keeping it at 12, let's say we keep it at 6, okay? And we're going to play it now. All right, hold on here. Let me get this back. Let me mute my mic again.
This is a test. My name is rjpasini, and I'm doing a preview on how I create my videos with my subscribers, so I hope you guys can stick around and check it out. Thanks.
Now, if I wanted to fade that out, what I would do is, I think they did, they did change it around a little here, where you could fade it out. Oh, never mind. I know what they did. They didn't. I see what they did here. I still got to get used to the Filmora 11 because I was using the 8.76 for the longest time. Okay, what they did here is it's basically they just changed it up a little. The fading out is right here, fade in, fade out. So like if you wanted to fade in his here, or you want to fade it out, like let's say at the end of this video. Okay, let's watch. I'll show you. Okay, we'll go over here and we'll fade out towards the end. Watch. You can do this. So I'm going to mute my mic again.
Thanks.
Okay, what I got to do here, I got to cut this off because it's going to play in the background too much. Let me do this here. Let me splice it, split it, I should say. Cut, cut, do this, split, cut it. And the same thing with the music. We don't need to go into the blending part. I showed you how to do that already. Okay. Yeah, because if you have it there, it's gonna fade out because it's not gonna fade out until it gets to the end of the song. I gotta do it this way in order to show you how it really works. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna play it. I'm gonna play the music again. Let me go over here first. I'm gonna go into the music now, and we'll fade this out. Okay, let's go into this. Adjust audio. Okay. And we're going to leave the default there. You could also change that as well too. It doesn't have to, you don't have to keep it like that. You can make that sound a lot different as well. We'll leave it out the way it is. Okay, let me mute my mic and let's play this again here.
This is a test. My name is rjpasini, and I'm doing a preview on how I create my videos with my subscribers, so I hope you guys can stick around and check it out. Thanks.
You see what I'm talking about? That's what I'm referring to. Okay, well, yeah, you're going to see that there because I didn't clip everything out here. Where is that guy? Ah, there he is. He's got to be cut out. I forgot you. That'll happen sometimes. But, folks, I tell you, you could have a lot of fun with this here, and if you're very creative, you could put some nice videos out there, folks, really. Listen, I don't know what else to share with you guys. Well, I mean, I have all the stuff to share with you guys. So I just want to say in closing this video out, I hope you guys got a takeaway from it. I don't really get too much feedback from people who watch my videos, but that's okay. It's like that saying, no news is good news, right? It's okay. I don't expect to get accolades every time I do videos like this, or any of my videos for that matter. But I just want you guys to know that when I do these videos, I do it with good intentions, and I hope you guys will get something out of it. That's the most important thing. It's like anything else, It's like teaching a kid how to draw or whatever, or read. They'll read so much of it, and then eventually they'll start learning more and more and more as time goes on. So it's the same thing. I put out this information. It's basic, but it gets to the point, and I hope you guys will like it. I hope you guys will use it as well. I really do. I hope you guys will use it. It's I hope you get a takeaway from it. I hope it really is helpful to you guys. But anyway, I'm going to let you go. I know the video is really super long, and I just want to say, for those of you who have been hanging around and checking out this video, and you got a takeaway from it, I just want to say thank you so much. I also want to say thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content I put out and you keep coming back for more. And if so, please hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share, and hit that bell notification icon if you want to be updated when I post that new videos like this here. If there's something you want me to do too, if you got a request or something you want me to show you something else, something, I'll share all the tips and tricks I have. I don't mind. Like I said, I'm not going to write a book or, charge people to say, watch my video, my, YouTube creative video, whatever. I'm not going to do anything like that. I put out free information, and I love sharing information with you guys. And the most important thing is you get a takeaway from it. But I will say before I close out the video, I do, again, for newbies, I do the reseller news. I do Let's Talk eBay, and on occasion I will do, I shouldn't even say occasion, I should do the, I would like to keep doing the reseller news weekends. But I also have a podcast I'm working on as well. So I'm trying to segment my time into, break them up in so much to intervals, like how much time I allot for my YouTube video, how much I do for my eBay business, and how much time I do for my podcast. So, when you think about it, there's not enough hours in a day to do all of that stuff. But I don't do everything in one shot. Like, I did this video, then I'll go do my research on my eBay, see if I got any sales. And then I also want to work on my my podcast too. So I'm going to do a video on that there as well. Showing you about my podcast too, about how you guys could start your own podcast as well. So I hope you guys will tune in for that. All right, listen, I talked enough. I think I shared some information with you guys. I hope you put out some good creative videos out there, and if you do, please share them with us. Okay, I would love to see your work. All right. Until next time, my name is Rich Pasini. Have a great day, and if you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, or you are a YouTuber, I'm wishing you and me and all the other small YouTube creators out there all the best. I hope we can have our channels grow to hundreds of thousands and maybe hit that 1 million subscriber mark someday. Who knows? It could happen, I'm wishing everybody the best of luck, and I'm hoping that maybe I can, someday I can get there as well, just like you guys probably want to get there. So let's keep creating, let's keep putting out good videos, and let's share our knowledge and what we have to offer others, you know what I'm saying? So let's be like that saying goes, let's be a blessing to those around us, right? Let's try to help people out the best we can. All right, guys, talk to you next time. Bye-bye for now.